Let's discuss the power of self-love. Hey, I'm Fiona McLeod, founder of Siren Soul, and I'm going to share with you why self-love can help save you from feeling lonely, lost, unhappy, unlovable, unworthy, and just not enough. When we feel that we need love from an external source, another person, and we're desperately seeking love through that of someone else, we find ourselves stuck and in a trap of our happiness being a result of what that other person does or doesn't do. And this is never a stable environment for anyone to be in. Why I encourage self love is it's a possibility to absolutely feel whole and complete in your own personal sovereignty, in your own space by yourself. Now, that does not mean that you don't need or deserve love, it means that you will receive absolute healthy love from a divine space of purity rather than that of needing because of a lack in your life. So when you find yourself seeking love and not receiving what you want from others, the first step to take is to in fact start to give yourself what you want from another. The next very, very important part to make is setting the intention to actually free yourself from the entrapment of needing love from others. When we intend to self-realize, when we intend to be responsible for our lives, we actually set ourselves up for our greatest liberation. When we are in control of how we feel, we ultimately can choose in any situation what we experience. Now, being intentional about being on a self-love journey is in fact how we can set ourselves up to very much save ourselves, heal ourselves. When you choose to heal yourself, you choose to live a life of bliss and happiness on your own terms without being affected by other people's ways. No one is ever going to do everything perfectly for us. So if we can come into a personal acceptance of ourselves and others, we have this peace and calm within that means that we can roll with the punches and not get so wound up by the little things that tend to aggravate many humans. Now, where do you begin with this? Well, having an intention to actually be your personal best rather than simply to find a boyfriend or girlfriend or to change your current partner is in fact a more powerful space to come from. When we come from that place of absolutely living life as an experience, as a whole experience, not just about finding somebody or making money or getting the practical external things in place, but instead to discover the magic of the universe, to discover the magic of yourself and realize your full potential is way more exciting and fulfilling than being stuck in a relationship where our needs are not met. Therefore, where to begin? Well, the intention is very simple. It's absolutely understanding that a spiritual journey or a deep personal development journey is in fact about taking responsibility for ourselves, our emotions, our feelings, our thoughts, and our behavior. Boom, it's pretty wild, right? Because at first it isn't the easiest thing to do, but we do start off on the easy stages. And this means to start being aware that whenever you react to a situation that feels yucky, like it could be just driving along in the car and simply having a bit of road rage or getting annoyed at somebody that's going too slow or that pulled out in front of you. When we react, sometimes we react very aggressively and other times we're a bit more cool, calm, collected. And this is because it's whatever's going inside of us at that time has surfaced. And that stuff that surfaces is not just a new thing. We have a lot of emotions that are stored inside of us that have been collected over the years of our lifetime. We've been conditioned to think, feel, and be a certain way. And until we become conscious of what's happening in that subconscious, we are simply a victim to the external circumstances. And that is why we think we need love from another to make us happy. In fact, the opposite is true. We need to find our love within ourselves first, and then we will naturally be drawn to our absolute, truest, most real divine love in another. Now, when we come into the space of self-responsibility, we are able to witness that these emotions that have come up are in fact our emotions. Whilst they may have been aggravated, rightfully so, from somebody that was doing something not good, then it's not about that. It's about the emotion that you're experiencing. Some people can witness other people with absolute cool, calm collectedness, whilst others just get angry and furious at the littlest of things. Well, who's losing in that situation? The one who's angry. It's not a pleasant experience to feel anger. The one who's cool, calm, and collected is more happy in themselves. Now, this is not about pretending it didn't happen or ignoring or suppressing. In fact, the opposite is true of that. We need to witness what we feel and let it go. But if we can actually get to a point where we don't have any reaction, be it jealousy, anger, fury, or any sort of irritable emotion that feels yuck, we actually can come into a space of having let that go for good. Using the Conscious Creation Code, we're able to go back to the origin of many emotions that pop up, that repeat in our life, like similar patterns around a same topic, or similar limiting beliefs, or similar worries or fears that we might have. One of these examples is the lack of trust in a partner. If you're constantly jealous or not trusting somebody, then we obviously are going to feel the yuckiness within ourselves. Well, this came from somewhere. Once upon a time in your past, this pattern began. So we need to tap into the origin of that memory and transform the emotional charge that started that. And therefore, once you do that, transform the emotional negative charge into something of absolute divine love, a high vibration of 999 hertz, you will change the trajectory of that experience, and those patterns will diminish from your life. So this is a process of self-realization, self-discovery, and self-love by taking responsibility for what comes up for you so that you can remove that layer and reveal your true heart, the one that's full of love, the one that doesn't have the fear, the worries, the doubt, the criticism of yourself. And that is the start of your self-love journey, taking the power back and enjoying your life by exploring your deepest potential. There you go. See you soon.